Now on Fast and Loud.
Where are you going? I said clean it, sell it.
Hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings and master mechanic Aaron Kaufman are on separate missions.
So much better than being at the shop.
As the 32 Ford that was supposed to be an easy payday while Aaron returned to Pike's Peak
Little gas monkey magic could turn this into a real money maker.
turned out to be harder than they thought.
Looks like the Titanic.
You aren't kidding.
Now, as the monkeys struggle to finish the job on time and make Aaron proud,
Let's get this done. Let's get this done.
Mother Nature puts Aaron's racing dreams on hold.
All it does is build up nerves.
Meanwhile, Richard may have found his silver lining.
It's not mine, they're all yours.
And Dennis does his duty to help Gas Monkey's bank account.
So how much is this $40,000 car?
80.
It's a week of twists and turns.
It's a donut, Tony.
Will it end in fire or ice?
They're just not going to do it.
It was loud, then it was fast.
How you doing?
Good.
Everything still good and tight?
Both sides. Good. Good.
All right, man. Be careful. Have fun.
Yes, sir.
So I'm here at the 9th running of the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb just outside Colorado Springs. It's day 2, qualifying day, and I'm about to make my run to see where I'll start on race day. Basically, I want to put down a good time today so I can race earlier in the day, because the later in the day you run, the bigger the chance you're going to have to run on wet, icy track or something of that nature. And that's a risk I'd rather avoid. Well, this isn't how I envisioned my week going. So let's rewind to a year ago, when I finally answered the call to race in the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb. I was a wide-eyed rookie, just happy to be on the mountain. Last year, I was racing in the exhibition class, so the only pressure was coming from me. But this year, I'm in the open class, and the times count. But right now, things aren't looking too good. We've done it now.
What a mess.
Yeehaw.
Oh, thank God. Luckily, that smoke was just some oil burning off the headers, not an engine fire. But then I noticed there was oil all over the road. All right. Not good, not good. There's no winning. Something on my engine had spewed oil everywhere. All right, Aaron? Yep, 100%.
What the hell happened?
No, I lost traction there. It started, you know, it was understeer, give it a little more, came around, and also I was off in the red over here, and it's got a lot of oil coming off of it. They're gonna get the course cleaned up, and we're gonna tow the car down the hill. Gotta figure out exactly what I'm dealing with. You're right, okay.
So while Aaron's up racing around Pikes Peak, the rest of the monkeys are supposed to be wrapping up the build on the 32 Ford Coupe. You know, the one that was supposed to be an easy build. Yeah.
What are you doing, Richie Rich?
It all started when I went up to Sacramento to buy a car from a good buddy of mine. Wait, is that a 32 Ford Coupe over there? But I'm thinking right now he might be laughing his ass off. Because this car, it's a real POS. First off, we discovered that the frame looked like Swiss cheese.
This is horrible work.
Man.
And that meant more time and money to make sure that everything was welded up right. Then after Aaron skedaddles out of town for the race,
I got a mountain to conquer.
Oh, it looks like the Titanic.
That is rough.
we find out that the motor's junk. And you know who's gonna have to pay to replace it. Why can't just one thing go right? So this 32 is supposed to be an easy, quick build, and it's turned into a long, drawn-out nightmare. I want to be done with this car in 2 days, and I still haven't had a chance to figure out the interior. Now I'm gonna have to go deal with Sue. Man, Sue, this place gets bigger every time I come in here.
Hey, how you doing? What's
I'm
going
doing
on?
good. I got a 32 Ford Coupe. You've done a couple for me in the past.
Where's the car?
Well, you say I always bring you junk, so this time I left the junk at my shop.
Oh, how
But,
am I supposed to work on it? Car's
they're-
not here. I can't give you a price.
Well, can't you just come over and take a look at it?
I gotta go with you to go look at it.
Come on. All right, hold on tight.
Slow down!
Look, Mom, no hands.
Crazy! Slow down! Hey, watch out for the bump! Oh, what are you doing? It hurt my back. Oh, you crazy? I ain't ride with him no more. Lousy driver. Ooh.
All right, let's go look at this interior. Ta-da.
Ta-da!
All I want to do is go back with just nice black carpet, black door panels. All I want is just clean black, nice and neat.
And you got ugly headliner too.
Yeah, headliner, everything goes black. How much is this going to cost me? You've done cars like this for me 100 times over.
This is gonna cost you $5,000.
What?
5,000.
She hits me with $5 grand. $5 grand for the interior of a car that she's done for me 80 different times. And that's before I even told her I needed it in 2 days. How about 3,500?
What? No. Here we go again. Every time.
I don't know if it's worth $5 grand.
Oh yes, of course. He won't pay me.
Can I get some kind of discount, like 2,500?
Cheap ass monkey. No way.
You know what? I'm not paying $5,000 for an interior job on a 32.
Oh,
See you
I
later.
gotta walk.
Yep, it's not that
Okay,
far.
I walk. No
All right.
problem.
With all the other crap that's gone wrong with the 32, I needed a good deal on the interior. And $5 grand wasn't a good deal, so she can walk home. Well, there's the door, lady.
I'm walking now.
Okay, $5 grand. Maybe it's time to open my own interior shop. But I will always live in the memory of Sue's legs wrapped around me on my old green chopper. Those were the days.
Hey, Jason,
Yes. Oh, nice.
you want to be impressed? Check out the weld on the suspension. You think there was problems with the car itself?
Holy. Every weld on
Oh,
the
my
suspension.
gosh.
What are you talking about? Gee. I'm surprised it got in the door in one piece. This morning, we got our suspension from our 32 coupe build back from the sandblaster. And man, with the bare metal, you can just see it's full of holes.
Goodness.
Now the suspension needs to be welded and repaired before we can paint it and get it back in the car.
Wow.
Yeah, man, what a mess.
Yeah.
Golly,
I got
dude,
some
that
welding
is,
to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you with that. Once you get it
Thanks.
ready, I'll get it prepped and painted up.
All right.
I mean, this was supposed to be one of our easy builds while Aaron was off racing at Pikes Peak, but it won't quit giving us problems. While Jeremy's repairing the suspension, at least we can get the new small block installed. Hey guys, Jamie's here with the motor. Good? What's up, Jamie?
Hey, what's up? How about that?
Man.
Oh, it's pretty.
Did you dyno that?
Yep.
What'd it make?
The 290.
Yes! You bailed us out on this one.
Yeah.
It's a rebuilt small block Chevy, exactly like the one we took out.
Did you say let's get this done?
Let's get this done. Let's get it in there. The truth of the matter is the 32 is a small vehicle. Well, if we get everything to come together, we can put it together relatively quickly and get it out the door. Watch your fingers, everybody. We really wanted to prove that we could do a build without Aaron here, but at this pace, I'm worried we won't be done before he gets back. And we really don't want to let him down like that. Okay, hold up. Our deadline's in 2 days. And because of everything that's gone wrong, I'm worried we might miss it.
You in?
Jackpot. Awesome. That's one major thing out of the way.
All right, Joe, I'm about to drop that Falcon down here. 10-4.
Okay, all right. So now that we've got the Falcon back down at the staging area, I'm hoping to get to the bottom of exactly what happened that almost sent me off the edge of this mountain. Oh, man, that is a mess. It'll only be a couple things. Oil filter adapter seal, oil filter seal, or one of the two lines, the send and return right there. I'm fixing to fire it up and cover your eyeballs. We'll see where it's coming from. Yeah. Oh! All right, then.
feels all over.
When you put your finger in there, I can see it push him out just now. The second I started it up, hot oil spewed everywhere. But it's still hard to pin down the exact source. Cool. Okay. So we're gonna load it up, take it down the hill.
I can't see, though.
And if we can't get it figured out, then I guess my race is done before I've even run it.
Straighten up. Perfect. Whoa.
Coming up,
Why isn't this car done?
the 32 keeps making trouble,
Oh, man.
Give me another update on the road condition.
and fate may have it in for Aaron.
Get that pan underneath there?
Yeah, it's underneath it.
All right. After my crash yesterday, we made it off the mountain and across town to European performance specialists. And they've graciously offered me a bait. So we're gonna get our hands dirty and figure out what the problem with the car is.
What do you need? The
2 wrenches.
yeah, got it.
It's never ideal working in a shop you're not familiar with. But when the alternative is not to race, you do what you gotta do. Can you hold this on? Right there.
You got a hold of it?
Yep.
All right. Ho, ho, ho.
What happened? Oh, it broke.
It broke.
Just
It blew the whole chunk out. That's what happened. So we use an oil filter adapter on our engine in order to remote mount the oil filter, which helps save space and makes the filter more accessible. Well, the connection between the engine and that adapter has failed, which led to a massive oil leak, which it ultimately put my car and myself in a ditch and then into another ditch and almost a cliff kind of thing. So what happened is we was held into the block here due either from too much pressure or vibration or just general part failure or something. It opened that up, and when it did, it allowed the pressure to blow the O-ring out. It's regrettable, but there's no way of knowing that was coming or preventing it. Just a part failure, and it just gave up at a really inopportune time. And that's just part of racing, you know? I'm gonna give the car a thorough once-over to make sure everything else is safe. And then I guess we're gonna have to hunt down a new oil filter adapter.
Oh, nice. Brand new exhaust.
Not anymore, it's not. Aside from the scraped-up exhaust and the tires that we need to change, oil's still on the inside of these tires. The biggest bummer here is that I didn't get to post a good qualifying time, so I'm gonna be starting in the afternoon when the weather tends to be at its worst up on the top of the mountain. I guess I'll yank these. You got your parts you're gonna replace?
Yep.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll get on that.
Okay, so this is what I was telling you about. 1974 Super Duty 455, one owner.
Really?
Yeah, numbers matching, you name it. We haven't even polished it. This is it, as I found it.
Incredible.
When I scored this 74 Super Duty Trans Am for just 35 big ones, guys, thank y'all, man.
you.
It's not every day you get to buy a one-owner Super Duty. I was hoping I could flip it for 50 or 60K. I mean, it was the fastest production car out in 1974.
So this guy obviously knew what he had. The license plate is SD455. That is cool.
Well, I hadn't even put the word out yet when I got an unexpected nibble.
Let me just look under the hood real quick. I know you guys have checked it, but
You check it out, dude. Me and Dennis do this thing called Deal of the Day. You know, we call each other at the end of the day and we're like, oh, I did this today and I did this today, and we kind of compare. Well, yesterday he told me that he sold his 73 Super Duty that he said he'd never sell, and the same guy he sold it to was looking for a 74, and I'm like, oh, you want to know what my deal of the day is, Dennis? I have a 74 Super Duty.
so code 16 heads has it got the right LSX intake, Jason?
Yes.
Okay. All right, well, I'm not gonna spend forever nitpicking the car since you guys have already looked at it.
You want to go for a ride?
Heck yeah. Nothing like riding a Super Duty.
I'll get the door.
If this car runs and drives even decent, I'm in. I'd say that's decent.
Oh, I know, man.
Are you positive that the posse works?
I don't know.
It works. You know what? I bet that's the first donut this car has done in 10 years.
That's what Super Duty's for. Super Donuts. That's what SD stands for.
Special Motors.
I call it Super Dude.
So how much is this $40,000 car?
80. Dude, it's a one-owner Super Duty. You're not gonna snag one of those for 40 grand.
Dude, we've done enough car deals. I'm gonna sell this car for about 55 grand. So if you want 80, it's never gonna work.
Well, it would work, you just lose. So here's the deal. I think I can make about 55 grand on this car, but it might take me a while. While Dennis, on the other hand, well, he's got a guy that'll take it off his hands tomorrow for probably about the same price. So I gotta leave a little room for profit for him if I'm gonna sell it today. And so, since I have to pay for that new motor on the 32 Ford, like it or not, I do want to sell it today. So, how about 47.5?
Still needs a little bit of gathering up. I'm not gonna beat you to death. 45 grand.
All right, man, 45 grand.
All right, cool.
So at the end of the day, if we can both make a little bit of money on the car, great. You know, you're not gonna nickel and dime your best friend, so I made 10 grand, he's gonna make 7 or 8 probably before it's all over with. Win-win for everybody. Do you bring cash?
Of course.
Excellent. Age before beauty. I said that to Sue, too.
So it's race day. I'm equal parts nervous and excited. I'm ready to hit the course right now, but on my way up the mountain on my qualifying run, I lost control of the Falcon.
Success.
And the good news is, through so many other people's good graces, we were able to get the car back together last night. The bad news, because I didn't finish, I won't race until later in the day. But even being a spectator all morning, this is so much better than being at the shop. The energy up here is just intoxicating. There's some clouds rolling in, but for the most part, the weather's holding. And I'm getting to see a lot of people putting down some pretty crazy times. Honestly, though, the waiting's starting to get old. I'm ready for my shot at the mountain.
Everything is supposed to be easy, just freaking go. The revenge of the junky-ass car.
It's not the most solid engineered car.
It's not kosher.
All right, well, here's where we stand. The 32 Coupe, which was supposed to be a straightforward build for us to get done while Aaron was at Pikes Peak, is messing with us again.
Oh, did you shoot it off? Yeah.
Right now, we're just trying to get the front suspension back on it. A job that should have taken 5 minutes is now going on almost an hour.
I just don't know if I'm getting enough of it.
I did it on one side regardless. All right, got it. Part of why we're working so hard to get the car finished is that Aaron will be back in a couple of days, and we wanted to prove that we can handle things while he's gone.
I don't think we're ever going home tonight.
I don't either.
At the rate that this car is coming together.
What is going on with my 32? What's up?
Well,
Whoa. Why isn't this car done? I walk into the garage today, expect to see the 32 pretty much done, and they're still working on the suspension. Newsflash, monkeys. Tomorrow's the deadline.
listen, I know you're frustrated, but everything has been a massive undertaking. The suspension, the motor, the paint, it's all just taking a lot longer than we thought it would.
Why can't anything just go easy? Why can't we just knock the 80s off of it and sell it? So here's the deal. I originally only wanted to spend $7,500 total on this car. At this point, I'm easily over 10 grand, and we're not even gonna have Sue do the interior. I'm just ready to get this thing done, sold, and out of my life forever. I need this car done by tomorrow, gentlemen. Oh, man.
Dwight, give me another update on the road condition at Dulles Playground.
White line to edge of pavement, small hail.
So that's it, Dulles Playground. Because the racing line is wet, and from the white line to the edge of the pavement, it's still small hail.
So word just came down from up on the course that the conditions are really bad near Devil's Playground, which is about 2/3 of the way up. We're gonna do a 30-minute rain delay right now, moving into maybe a 2-hour rain delay. After that, there's a good chance they'll call the race. This is kind of what we deal with at 9,000 feet, all the way to 14.1, is how fast the weather changes. I'm bummed, I hate waiting. I don't even go to the post office if there's cars outside because I hate lines so much. So sitting right here waiting, all it does is just build up nerves. Man, I'm down.
Coming up, the 32 just won't start.
Oh, hold it.
And Aaron's race comes to an end.
They're just not going to do it. So I'm here at Pike's Peak International Hill Climb, all amped up and ready to race, but the mountain seems to have other plans. Right now, they just called for a rain delay, but they haven't canceled the race yet. Going to race meeting? Yes. And all the remaining drivers? The weather's still kind of rough, so this could be the end of my day.
Really? So I was sitting in my office, and I'm trying to add up all the receipts for the 32 to get an idea of how much it's cost me so far. And I hear someone attempted to do donuts outside. Keyword, attempted. All right, when did you get a Corvette? Well, I walk outside, and it's Tony T in a 4th gen Corvette.
You weren't around, so I just ran by and took a look at it, and I thought for $5,000.
You bought this for yourself?
Well, no, it's not mine. They're all yours.
So you bought this with my money without telling me?
It's an executive decision.
Since when did you become an executive? Let me tell you what I know about executives. They're the first ones to get whacked. All the people at the bottom that are working, like the guys in the shop and everything else, they're gonna have a job forever. The executives, that's the fat meat on the bone.
It's 96 vet, but it's a collector's edition.
It's a collector's edition because it says collector's edition, right?
Well, no, I mean, they actually had a collector's edition, and they said collector's editions, but...
I don't even know, man. This is like the bastard year of Corvettes. Nobody wants these things.
Dude, all the power seats work, all the lumbar, everything, the air conditioner works, top works. It's a vet, man. And vet gets them wet. That's what I always heard.
That's horrible, man. And you suck at doing donuts. Let me see how this thing drives.
I know Richard's not really into Corvettes, but maybe after he takes this kitty out for a spin, he'll see the potential to make some fast and easy dinero. And we know he's really into that. Well.
That's a donut, Tony. I'm just busting Tony's balls on this. I mean, for $5,000, I'd have bought it too. I think it makes some money. We get it cleaned up. We don't really have to do anything to it. It runs and drives. Kick it back out there on the old interwebs, and some Corvette enthusiast, they're gonna love this. Here's the deal. Clean it, sell it, make some money. No more executive decisions until you prove yourself worthy.
All right.
They're shortening it to Glen Cove. So someone right as I was walking up, somebody asked the question about going top, and they're just not going to do it. So not ideal, but hey, at least we get to go racing. So the race wasn't canceled, but we're only running up to Glen Cove. It's just a third of the way up the course. At first, I was ready to pack up and leave right then. Why even bother if I can't make it to the summit? But then I realized I couldn't just throw in the towel and leave because I was pissed off. I came up here to challenge myself, and so far it's been a challenge. We've already bounced back from one crash, and I get to see if I can improve on last year's time, even if it's only one leg of the course. Last year I ran the hill climb in 12 minutes and 53 seconds. This year, we're making more power, the car handles better, so I was hoping to improve my time to around the 11:50 mark. That's, of course, for the whole race. Now, it's tough to ballpark just running up to Glen Cove, but if I could beat 5.5 minutes and get even more comfortable on the course, I feel like I was able to make the best of a tough situation.
Hey, Aaron, how are you?
Good.
Straps nice and tight.
Both
Hans
of them.
is good. Steering wheel's good. Your
On.
water pin's full.
Hans.
Have a good run, man. See
Yes,
ya.
sir.
knew I wasn't gonna go to the top, so I had it in my head to just give it hell as much as I could. Maybe I hit it a little bit harder than I would if I was trying to keep the equipment together all the way. I was driving the car as hard as I could drive it. I could have driven it probably a little bit smoother. But I was really having a good time sliding it around and banging on it. I came around that last turn sliding and then saw that checkered flag. And I realized what I would have missed had I given in to my anger and packed up and went home. I had a blast. We're happy to be here, happy to run our cars, happy they didn't cancel it on us. Well, you know, as the saying goes, you know, a bad day racing is better than a good day at work. And it's certainly true here. My final time was 5 minutes and 17 seconds. I did beat a goal that I set out for myself, but I don't know what that translates to if I had run the whole race course. I do know that the car felt faster than last year. I only felt like I came up slow. I decided to stay in 2 in one of the corners instead of go back to 1, and it bogged a little bit. Aside from that, and I also know we'll be back again next year. It's the 100-year anniversary. I can't think of any more challenging racetrack. But right now, I'm going to take a day or two to recuperate before I get back to Dallas and find out how that 32 Ford build went. We'll load it up, go to town, have some beers.
You know, Charles, as nice as this car turned out, it still sucks that we didn't make our deadline because there were so many issues. So today is the day the 32 Coupe is supposed to be finished. And, well, as you can see, it's not. Charles and I are still buttoning up a few things, and we still got to fire the motor to see if it's okay. Aaron's due back tomorrow, and we wanted to prove that we could finish builds without him here. So if the engine doesn't fire, basically, we failed. All right, let's fire this thing up. So we crank on the motor a couple times, just dragging a little bit. Feels like the timing's off. Oh, hold it. Then we get fire, you know, a little backfire out of the carburetor. You're thinking, oh, what now? Backfire? Yeah, a little bit. I think timing's out a little bit.
Let's go through the firing order real quick. Wrong. Changes.
Sure enough, plug wires were out of order. I had them wired counterclockwise. They should have been clockwise. All right, we'll make them pretty in a minute. Let's make sure this works. Fixed it, a couple minutes, fires right off, no problem. Right on cue. Perfect. See, home run. We know it runs, so good news there. All right, let's go eat some lunch.
It's pretty much in Richard's hands now.
Coming up,
The green stuff with the president's face.
Tony fails history class.
No, he wasn't a president.
Y'all pull the suspension?
And the monkeys defend their work.
Did we clean up the interior?
Yes, sir.
Do a little at a time, and all you gotta do is turn it over and sew in a straight line.
Okay.
Straight line, right there.
I don't know. I don't think mine's gonna look this good, but yeah, I'll give it a shot.
You can try it.
Learn how to sew?
Somewhat.
Sue wanted $5 grand to do the interior on the 32 Ford, and I'm thinking, hell no. And then it got me to thinking, what does it really take to do interior? Sewing machine? I mean, they're like 30 bucks. So I got Charles some sewing lessons, and he's our new shop moneymaker. Who's this?
You did good.
This is Karen.
Karen?
Richard.
Nice to meet
Richard
you.
Rawlings.
She's,
This is what this is. You're like, yeah, I know somebody that can teach me, so she just happens to be good-looking and blonde, so I'll have her come up.
So, of course, Richard walks up, right as I'm... The first time I've ever done it, and he walks up, I mean, what are the chances?
You did good. I taught you well.
Yes.
Right?
I know it's weird, but I'm gonna make you a thong later.
A thong?
Yeah.
Your carpet don't match the drapes.
Oh, yeah, it does. It's got white in it.
Oh, yeah. Dang, man, why's it gotta be like that?
He just wants to be around just because Karen's here.
How's it work?
You want to sew? Hold on. You gotta put the third back.
Don't break it. I got this set up.
What? How does it break? I think you just sew, don't you?
Yeah. Ready?
You can sit down and
No,
push.
y'all go ahead. I just buy the equipment and watch people work with it. You know what you could do with that? You can sew all the sleeves back on your shirts.
Why would I want to do that?
I don't know.
Sun's out, guns out.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah!
Hey, Richard.
What do you want, man? I'm looking at cars to buy.
Hey, I got a guy here on that Corvette we bought.
No, we did not buy that. You bought that. You talking about that one for $5,000? You bought that, and it's your job to get us out of it. So don't put that on me.
I mean, I think that car's still worth 15 grand, but I know it like doubles our money.
There
makes
ain't
10 grand.
no way that car's worth 15 grand.
I know it makes 10 anyway.
Well, go sell it. This is on you. I'm not even going out there.
You don't want to come see the guy and meet
No,
him?
you put yourself in it, you get us out of it.
Okay. Well, anything that looks like a profit or doubles our money, I'm taking.
If we make money, I get it. If we lose money, you got to cover it.
What about, is there a number that we make money that I get the money?
No.
Nothing.
I'm working, man.
All right.
Guy couldn't close my briefcase.
Yeah, come on over here. This is that 96 that you saw listed on the internet. We found this here locally. It's a collector's edition.
My name is Greg DeWitt. I like Corvettes. I like rag tops. It is the collector's edition. It's got some extras on it, the mag wheels, the special badging, but mainly the rag top on it's what I like. My wife and I are looking for something to come down, visit the grandkids, and for us to drive around, get away.
Well, good. I'm glad you got her approval first.
I haven't told her how much I'm thinking about yet.
I'm thinking 15 grand is a good deal on this car.
15 grand, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man. How about 8 grand?
I mean, I work with you a little bit. You're obviously here. I'm thinking, 12 and a half is a heck of a deal if it's something you're interested in.
Let me look under the hood and
Yeah.
Well, this looks pretty clean, huh?
This came from an older gentleman. He was very enthusiastic about the car.
I definitely want to get some. So, 9,500.
You're moving the right direction, but I still think 12 and a half is a good deal.
How about if I get to 5 figures, go 10 grand?
I think you're getting a heck of a deal, but Greg, you bought a Corvette.
Thank you, Tony.
And you got cash, right?
Yeah, I do.
The green stuff with the president's face.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It is a president. Or no, he wasn't a president.
Oh gosh, now you're putting me on the spot. I thought Benjamin Franklin, he was the father of America, wasn't he?
One of them, 10 grand.
What's that?
For incidentals.
Now, at 10 grand, I think I left some money on the table. In fact, I know I left some in his overalls because he had another 1,000 in there, and I figured he'd have paid 11, but he got a good deal on the car. Gas Monkey made money, and more importantly, I get out of my jam with Richard on this. Hey, I've never seen credit cards like this. They're green, they have the president's face on them.
Come on, man. How much you get?
Dude, that's 10 grand. Guy had cash. I think I could have got more, but he had 10 grand, I took it.
Oh, I'm surprised, man. I would have never thought that car was worth that.
I don't know. It's not a car we normally buy, but I'm gonna go look for more now.
No, don't do that. Just because you get lucky once doesn't mean you get lucky twice. Here's a couple bucks, buy yourself some potato chips or something.
This is the $2 I gave you the other day. You're just paying me back. I thought I gave you like $3.
That's all I got.
All right.
Thanks for the 10 G's, though.
All right, no worries.
So this is a new motor, right?
Yes, sir. You guys replaced the incorrect leaf spring?
Yes, sir. Front and rear.
So, did we get new glass?
Yes, sir.
Y'all pull the suspension, paint everything black?
Yes, sir.
Did we clean up the interior?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are these the rocket racing wheels?
Yes, sir.
Doesn't it say it right there?
Yeah. Looks kosher to me.
Good deal. So here we go, guys. 1932 Ford Coupe. And I tell you what, this one had ugly written all over it from the second I saw it. But I got to go see my buddy Joe Fazio. Woo! Welcome to 1980. And I got a good deal on the car, which is really good. And then we got it back and started tearing it apart and found all the really bad.
Boy, did we find some bad.
knocking the ugly off this car turned into be a little bit more than just knocking the ugly off. We thought we could just maybe paint the car, kick it on down the road, and make some money, but we started finding problems. And those problems, they kept coming up one after another. And Aaron and the guys decided, you know what, if we're gonna have a car with Gas Monkey name on it, well, we're gonna do it right. So it turned into a lot bigger build than I wanted it to, a lot more money, but the results are standing right here in front of you. It's a badass 32 coupe.
We really wanted to do as little work as possible and get the car to look cool, but as it turned out, it wasn't going to be that easy. So many of the parts of the car had really been done very, very badly and were starting to fall apart, and they had used Bondo to hold the car together.
Golly.
And we decided that based on our time and the amount of money that we would delete the graphic and repaint the car on the exterior only.
$8 grand, no warranty. All right.
Casey had just left Gas Monkey and started his own shop back up and figured he could maybe use the work. And we took it out there, and sure enough, we ended up making a deal, and Casey got the entire car painted for us in about 4 or 5 days. The purple was okay, but I sure don't miss those butt-ugly graphics.
With the graphics removed off the side of it, there were still things that were aggravating me. Namely the exhaust, the headlights, the wheels and tires, the stance, all these things. But I had a good plan. In fact, Rocket Racing Rules is one of the biggest improvements in getting the big and littles from 1987 off here and putting on a proper set of bias plies and a set of mag wheels.
And that's when A.K. Kaufman went off to race Pike's Peak, leaving the monkeys on their own. And what they found? Well, a motor that was about to grenade itself.
This motor is trashed. What a mess.
So we had to pull it out and send it over to the guys over at WCH and have them build us a fresh small block motor.
And I gotta tell you, seeing how the 32 was reborn, I'm more than proud of the job the troops pulled off while I was away. So I think what we've really learned here today, it's not on the outside of what counts, it's what's on the inside that counts. As long as you can take that apart and fix that, you should be okay.
So in the same fashion we do everything, we brought a car in, decided it was uglier and worse off than we wanted it to be, spent a lot more money, but we ended up with a great car, 32 Ford Coupe chopped, one of my favorite cars, period, and all I gotta do now is find a buyer.
I really don't think it's gonna be that hard. It's a pretty good looking 32 coupe, so.
Not bad. What was that stuff you were saying about the inside that counts?
Some crap people like to hear.
Oh, just BS? Got it.
I just can't believe of all of Joe Fazio's cars, this is the one you came home with.
Coming up.
Holy cow. Purple's the new black.
Richard thinks the deal's in the bag,
Matches your shirt, man.
but his buyer is no shrinking violet.
The interior could use a little freshen up.
Which patriotic song was penned after the writer caught the view from the top of Pike's Peak? Was it A, the Battle Hymn of the Republic, B, My Country 'Tis of Thee, C, America the Beautiful, or D, This Land is Your Land? Which patriotic song was penned after the writer caught the view from the top of Pike's Peak? The answer is C. After seeing the view from Pike's Peak in 1893, Catherine Lee Bates jotted down the words for America the Beautiful in her notebook.
Okay, thank you. There it is, Mike Jones. Holy cow. Mike Jones is a good buddy of mine. Over the years, he's bought some cars. Dude, most recently was a 67 Ford Galaxy that we built here. You get it like you see it. 23 and a half. Awesome. You guys got a cool car. When it finally came time to sell the 32 Ford, he was the first person I thought of because, well, he's got money. He loves hot rods. What more could I ask for? It's purple, cool, man. Purple's the new black. Matches your shirt, man.
I don't know if I'll even fit in there.
We'll see if you can fit in there. Hell, he was wearing a purple shirt. As soon as I saw that, I was like, ching, this guy's gonna buy the car.
Yeah, we can make it.
Scoot over. Let's go for a ride. You can't be driving, you don't own it yet. It's not like we can talk to each other, though, huh?
It was loud. Then it was fast. I don't know about this interior, though.
You don't?
I like it.
You should like it. It's rad. Let's make a deal.
This is where you get my pocketbook?
Uh-huh. At least a try. How much you want to pay me for this $60,000 car?
What do you want?
$60,000.
Oh, no.
Come on, man. It's a 32, all steel. I got the car for 25 grand and I ended up putting in another 17 and a half. And a lot of that was unexpected, but whatever. I just need to clear 42.5 to turn a profit. Real deal.
Mid-30s.
Mid-30s? You must be just on something weird, because I wanted to end up at 50.
Being that it's 32, I knew I was going to spend some money. The interior could use a little freshen up.
Man.
Probably put 10 on the windows. It is Texas.
Did you say 10 on the windows?
Yes.
Dang it, I don't even want to talk about
Bad
10 on the
subject?
windows. Aaron decided to tear all my windows out and have a window guy come in here and replace it and put in all new clear glass. I would have left the tent. We live in Texas. It's freaking hot.
I was thinking more 45. 45, all in. I was willing to pay 50, but
That's cheap, but I'll take it.
we wind up lower than what I originally wanted to spend. That's a good day all around.
Let's go do some paperwork. It's good enough, and I know his cash is good, and he's a repeat customer, so keep him happy, keep him wanting more, keep him coming back. That's the Gas Monkey way. Guy with the money before the guy with the great hair. Wait, is that a 32 Ford Coupe over there?
Richard thought he made a pretty sweet deal picking up a Ford 32 Coupe for a handsome price.
Take it away, man.
Woo! But a new paint job and a bad engine on top of the original budget started making Richard's upside look ugly before a stunning Super Duty Trans Am began prettying up Richard's profits.
45 grand.
All right, cool.
A silver Corvette seemed like a loser until Tony's tough negotiating turned it into a winner.
Greg, you bought a Corvette.
Aaron's finish at Pike's Peak didn't bring in any money, but it did pay off with pride.
I had a blast.
And although Richard's deal making on the 32 Ford did fall a little flat,
$60,000.
Oh, no.
it was still sharp enough to bring in some bucks,
That's cheap, but I'll take it.
making this week pretty sweet indeed for Gas Monkey. In the weeks ahead on Fast and Loud,
Going to Pebble, bitches. Boom.
Richard motors to the car show of his dreams. Well, back at the shop, Motorcycle Mayhem pits monkey against monkey to see who can build the winning bike. And after Richard puts the GMG spin on a sweet Riviera, it all comes to a head at one of the wildest auctions you've ever seen.
Oh, I'm married. Get you someone.
Right now on Fast and Loud.
Going to Pebble, bitches. Boom.
Hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings and master mechanic Aaron Kaufman reach for the stars as Richard gambles that the most expensive car in Gas Monkey history
Here is my 1929 Packard.
will win him a spot at the most exclusive car show in the world.
I'm going to get a license plate with this one that says the Great Gas Monkey.
And while Richard goes high class, the monkeys go badass.
Oh, somebody shot.
When Motorcycle Mayhem arrives at the garage,
That might have caused a problem.
as the monkeys compete to build the best bike.
I'm currently stuck.
But with the Packard raising Richard's blood pressure
We could be opening a can of worms, couldn't we?
Absolutely.
and Aaron going rogue,
You're just starting to me now.
just when they need to pull it all together, Richard and Aaron might be torn apart.
Write down what it is you want so that we get it right.
If I have to write it down, it'll be on your last check. Somebody get me some coffee. Screw the coffee. Somebody get me a beer. Dabney, Christy. Get you some of that. Get Aaron and everybody.
What is it?
We're going to Pebble. Bam.
Vacation!
No.
Yes!
Pebble Beach Concourse d'Elegance is up in Monterey, California, and it is the show. The Concourse d'Elegance at Pebble Beach has been going on since 1950-something. They got auctions, they got exhibitions, but the main thing they got is competition where the cars are judged and given awards in different classes with the chance to be the best in show. A long time ago, I made it my goal to get there, but only if I went with my own car. And it's exclusive, by invitation only. You have to send in the specs, pictures, the history, where the car's been. They only accept the best. So I'll be playing with the top guys out there. Guys like Ralph Lauren and Jerry Seinfeld, and then guys that you don't even know that have some of the best collections in the world. 30, 40, $50 million cars. The best cars in the world are invited. You don't just say, hey, I want to come show my car. For me, getting this invite to Pebble actually started about a year ago. I first saw this Packard 645 at the Auburn auction last year. One of a kind, 3-owner car, excellent condition. I really wanted to buy it, but they had hung a huge price tag on it.
Roadster, one of the most beautiful cars in the room tonight.
$750,000 to $850,000. I definitely couldn't spend that much.
Here to be sold tonight, we give 600,000.
300. But it didn't sell, and they closed the bidding.
Close it right here at 400,000 in the front.
So after all the hoopla and the show was done, I sat down with the owner and ended up negotiating a price for the car. Turned out he was ready to sell. I was ready to buy. 400,000. I wasted no time. I sent in my application to Pebble, shipped the Packard off to deep storage, and waited for an answer from the selection committee. And well, we got in. I want to do it right. I want a house. I want you to do all the cooking, you to be there to take notes.
You're insane. I'm not doing that.
This is big time. This puts me on the field with the richest of the rich and the best of the best.
Okay, I don't really fit that, so I get to stay here, right?
No, everybody's going. This is gonna be a party. We're gonna have Gas Monkey out there showing off its wares and getting new customers. So how you like that, dude? You get to go to California.
Vacation time.
It's not vacation, it's work, but it'll be fun.
Now, Richard's brand of fun is a little different than mine. I'm happier popping engine covers than collars, but if Richard's footing the bill, I guess I'll go.
What car are you gonna take?
The Packard.
The Packard?
The big one.
Cool. That's a great car for that.
So we gotta drag it out. You find a house. You find provisions, make sure it's stocked full of beer and everything else. We need to get the detailer guy, Nick, over here and start working on the car. It's gotta be flawless and perfect.
Okay.
And then me and Aaron are out here because we gotta go get a motorcycle.
Sure. See ya.
Ha! Told you I knew what I was doing.
Why do we always have to do work? Vacation. He told you you have to cook. I'm not cooking. Vacation. At all. I don't cook. Vacation. It's not vacation.
You know what, man? Now that I know that we've gotten into Pebble Beach, I feel like we should do something a little different around the shop. You like motorcycles, right?
Sure.
We've had some tough builds lately, and I think it may be starting to take its toll on the Bearded Wonder. So I wanted to give him and the monkeys a chance to have some fun and take a break from four wheels. Not to mention, keep the guys out of my hair while I get this Packard ready for Pebble Beach. So anyways, Aaron Mathers at Ye Old Bike Shop said he had a trade-in Heritage Softail. It's the 100-year anniversary, so it has all the dingles and dangles and bags and...
Yeah, two-tone, 03, yeah.
Yeah, I figure if we could get it cheap enough, throw a little spin on it, and, you know, we'd be in good shape for flipping it. Here we go. Ye Old Bike Shop. Let's see what he's got. What's up?
What's going on, man?
It's good morning for hanging out and riding and what have you.
I hear you. Yeah, hi, I'm Aaron Mather. I own the Old Bike Shop. That's where we're at.
So, where's this motor scooter you got for me?
It's in the back. You ready to look at it?
I'm always ready.
You brought money, right?
You like cash?
I love cash.
Well, then let's do it.
All right, let's go check it out.
All right, here we go. Look at that.
Nice, cleaned up, ready to rock and roll.
The first motorcycle hit the streets in 1894, but it wasn't until the 1950s that they really hit their stride. Harley-Davidson set the cool standard for an entire generation of easy riders. And its custom choppers are still proving that when it comes to badass wheels, 2 is more than 4. Now start it?
Yeah.
What do you think, Aaron?
The bike looks nice. It sounds good. It's got no miles on it. It's my favorite bike in the lineup. It really just needs some help in the appearance department. I think the bars are ugly on it, but other than that, I don't think there's anything to hate on it at all.
So it runs and it's in decent shape, but it's still just a big twin bike. And I mean, these bikes are cheap right now. There's too many of them. So if we want a prayer of making any money at all, I got to be in this one for 5 or 6. So what are you thinking on this bad boy?
You know, Richard, I'm in it kind of cheap. I could get rid of it relatively cheap. I'm looking to get $7,500 out of it.
Meh. 7,500's a little steep for me.
Well, what can you do?
You know, if you're a retail buyer, that's probably the number on the motorcycle. And there might even be a little bit more there if you really just had to have that motorcycle, but we don't need it. If I can get it cheaper, that's what I'm gonna do. If not, I'll walk away. How about $5,000?
Man,
I wanted to start at 4, but I didn't. I'm trying to land at 5 and just be at 5.
I tell Richard 7,500. He hits me with $5,000. Who does he think he is? Meet me at 6.
Well, you know what I'm gonna say? 5,500.
Cash money?
Oh yeah.
55.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it, but I'll do it.
Cool. Let's go do some paperwork. I got some cash.
All right, let's do it. I only gave $3 grand for the bike to begin with, so I can live with that.
Aaron, I'm gonna drive that thing home. You take the truck. At $5,500, I could turn it right now and make some money, so I'm super safe with that. If we throw a couple grand at it, I think I can still make at least the same amount of money, if not a little bit more. Thanks for the deal, man.
No problem. I appreciate you.
All right. And if I can time it right and maybe get it into an auction, somebody might get real excited that it's a Gas Monkey bike and pay a little bit more than that for it.
Yeah. Good-looking bike.
Well, you were with me when I bought it.
It's a good-looking then. It's a good-looking bike now.
It's probably better now that I'm off of it.
Yeah, that's true. So Richard rolls in with the Harley we bought, and I'm really excited for this because it doesn't matter if it's a dirt bike or a full-on race replica. I love anything on two wheels. This will be a nice change of pace for a bit.
Motorcycle mayhem, guys. We've been working on cars a little too much, so I just figured build a motorcycle.
I'm down. I love bikes.
Am I the only one wondering how we're all going to work on that?
What do you work on anyways?
Well, I work on hiding from you, but...
Oh. Funny you should ask, though. I have a really cool idea and a little bit of a surprise. We're gonna have some fun. So why don't y'all go ahead and go to lunch? It's lunchtime. I'll get the surprise ready, and then I'll come back and show you what y'all are all gonna do.
Go to lunch.
You said go to
You're
lunch.
in a good mood, and you're saying you're going to give us a surprise.
We're gonna have some fun for once.
That's why we're nervous.
Yeah. I wouldn't eat too much. You're gonna be busy. Well, the guys are right to be a little nervous. I'm trying out something new for the shop. With the package showing up soon and a trip to Pebble Beach next week, I need to keep the guys busy while I'm gone. This is way more work than it should be. Well, this heritage got me thinking. I got 5 bikes that have been sitting in storage for a while and that I've been meaning to fix up and get them sold. And if the monkeys can make these things cool, then I'm making some money while I'm off at Pebble. I'll do it. Then when these dummies get back from lunch, it's motorcycle mayhem. Woo!
Yeah, I'm stuffed.
Oh, boy.
Ugh.
Dang, man,
Wow.
I'll take some long lunches.
You've been busy.
Having lunch.
Who pushed all these in here?
Yeah. I tell you, I actually did the first time.
laying down?
So we get back from lunch, and Richard's pushed in 5 more bikes in addition to the 03 Heritage Softail. For Richard to put in this much physical work makes me nervous.
They were heavy, man, especially at BMW with flat tires. So here's the deal. We got a Honda 750, but it's really a 50, but it just says 750. This bike, it appeared here. It needs to get back to running and driving. Aaron's on a T120 Triumph. I don't know what the BMW is. It's a toaster oven thing is what they call it.
R75.
R75. And then you, Mr. Coy, are on a AMF Sportster. It's back when the foreigners owned Harley.
Baddest of the bunch.
I don't think so.
I don't either. This was more my speed.
Why?
Well, I've never ridden a motorcycle, so...
What? Oh, my God. You've never ridden a motorcycle?
No.
That might be the silliest thing I've ever heard.
I know.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to teach you. The deal is this. I thought we'd have some fun. We got that package coming, and I'm heading to Pebble Beach. And instead of leaving you guys here to get in trouble, we're gonna have a little contest. You're each gonna pick one of these lovely bikes, except for the Harley we just bought. Aaron's gonna work on that one since he's coming up to Pebble Beach with me for a bit. Also, Mike, you get the 50, because you're gonna have to help Aaron the most with the paint on that one.
Man, did I make you mad or something?
I'm trying to even up your time, because you're gonna have to help Aaron paint. Anyways, y'all all got 2 weeks to build them, and everybody gets up to $1,000. You can build it any style you want. I don't care if you go back to original. I don't care if you get crazy. You've just only got 2 weeks, and you only got $1,000. There will be a prize for the best looking bike.
Ooh, I'd be willing to bet that Richard hasn't come up with a prize yet.
Yeah. I probably should have came up with a prize, right? All right, any questions?
No, I don't have no questions. I already know.
I'm gonna go back to my position and drink my beer and watch y'all fight over who gets what.
The Sportster is mine.
I guess I'll take the Triumph since Aaron's got the Harley.
It's got Jason written all over it, I think.
Yeah.
Let me adjust my mirrors.
This is what you'll see me laid on the side of the road in. That's not how you sit on that bike, dude.
I don't care.
You gotta try and look cooler.
You lay on that bike, actually.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Jason, if you don't learn how to ride,
I ain't doing
I
that
got you.
Who's building this one? Keenan? Dude, this one will be rad.
Well, there you go, Kiki. Well, Sleeves, that just leaves you. Now that everyone's got their bike, here's the plan. We're gonna turn the Harley into a Gas Monkey original. We're gonna get some fresh wheels, get a new seat that pops, drop the bike down low, handlebars up high, and a paint job that screams louder than the pipes.
Or at least something like that. As for the other 5 bikes, it's up to the guys to use their 2 weeks and $1,000 to make a motorcycle fit for the boss man.
May the best monkey win.
Coming up on Fast and Loud, Richard's new delivery elevates his social status.
It's the largest car we've ever bought and the most expensive.
While his new project for the monkeys is keeping them down.
I'm currently stuck.
I'm done for a day. Richard came up with this to keep the guys around the shop busy. They each have their own bike, and they have 2 weeks to build it however they want. And I guess whose ever bike impresses Tripp the most, well, they'll win some sort of a prize.
Right now, I'm just getting the bike. I'm gonna assess what's missing. I'm just gonna kind of go through it, make a list of all the stuff that I need, and in my mind, go over what I want to change on it.
So pathetic. I kind of got the short straw here, and I didn't even get the chew straws. I don't even get a motorcycle lift. I get this crap.
Spark plugs don't look too bad at all, so that's a good sign. My mama says I'm a winner, so I'm probably gonna win.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Here's my baby. It's a 1929 Packard 645. It's the largest car we've ever bought and the most expensive, $400,000.
You can say that again, the most expensive.
It is sick.
Who did the restoration on it?
It hasn't been really restored. It's been lightly upkept and painted. It's never been torn apart. So I bought this Packard a year ago, and part of the purchase price in buying the 645 Packard was to go to Pebble Beach. Get you some of that. You can come down. I needed a car that was going to qualify, being rare, being expensive, and guess what? It did. Is that freaking gorgeous or
God,
what?
these headlights are insane.
They turn with the freaking steering wheel, too. Jump on in, eh?
It's so quiet.
Is it electric?
I have no idea.
Does it have a Prius motor in it?
In the 1920s, Packard was the biggest name in luxury cars. The 1929 645 Deluxe 8 model was offered in 21 different body styles for the base price of around $3 grand, which was around 5 times the cost of a Ford. This bad boy I've got here is a one-off with custom coach work that bumped the original price by $9,000. All that is a long way to say there's no other car like it on this earth, and that's enough to make even your old buddy Tripp a little weak in the knees. I've always had a fascination with pre-war, one-off coach-built cars. They're big, they're giant. I mean, think like that Gatsby guy, you know, rolling around, lots of money, big cars.
That is so badass. I love this car. I remember when Richard bought this car. Just looking at a picture of it, I didn't question for a second whether it was worth 400 grand. And now seeing it in person, it's a beautiful example of American craftsmanship.
Whoa! It is the Great Gatsby of all. I mean, this thing is super cool. I'm gonna get a license plate with this one that says the Great Gas Mark.
What the heck, man? Ain't nothing about this bike American.
That's it.
So while the guys are busy building bikes for Richard's motorcycle competition, I'll be working on the Heritage Harley that we bought from Richard's friend. Thank you very much. Now, Richard wanted to make this thing a full-on custom build, but once I started looking at it and thinking about it, I didn't agree. In order to make money and get noticed with this bike, it needs to be a classy build. So I'm thinking a simple paint job with subtle modifications and new badging. a mild drop in the front and rear, new white wall tires. There's a bunch of crap on here. And a set of apes that aren't over the top. That's what this bike wants to be, and if Richard wasn't so focused on Pebble Beach, he'd see it too. Let's get you some new shoes, buddy. Ow.
I'm currently stuck. Well, I just got this damn thing torn apart. So my next step is paint. And since I don't really have a game plan, I want to try to maximize my chances of winning by painting it Richard's favorite color, which is green.
Ooh, that's hot. If I ever get this thing running, my plan is to turn this ugly beast into a badass dirt bike. Does that count as running? But the way things are going, I may just put some pedals on it and call it a mountain bike.
If I run with it, does that count as running?
It made smoke. There was combustion and smoke.
Good God, at this rate, I'll have this thing done next year. So I'm planning on restoring this Triumph, but it's been sitting a while and it doesn't run. Just like a car, the first step is to clean the carbs.
Yeah, those have been there a long time. At one time in its life, that's what it looked like.
I don't have near the other guys' experience working on bikes.
Oh, man.
So I'm gonna try to push it in hopefully the fabrication area. That's what I'm better at. As long as this motor will run and everything, I don't care about anything else than that. I have no idea what I'm doing.
So what's happening, man? Why are you making a mess?
Well, the engine was seized up when I got it. So I decided to get the jump box and see if this thing would break loose, crank over, or do something. But what I wasn't thinking about is where the fluid would go.
Well, it would go out.
Yeah, right here if you're standing directly over it.
Is that? I don't know if that could cause a problem or could burn.
It's not burning right now, but I think I'm gonna have to do something quick about it.
So where exactly were you standing?
I was standing back. I'm gonna go clean the up. I don't have any pants.
Coming up, Aaron builds Richard's Harley Aaron's way. And the monkeys wage the battle of the bikes.
Richard.
Oh, you're just in time. I was just fixing to have you get me a beer.
No, I'm not getting you a beer. I need
Why?
you to explain a bunch of nonsense that's happening in my office right now.
It's your office. I don't want to know about it.
So, I have about 800 receipts. There's a couple for a Harley. There's a couple for 50.
Yeah,
There's
cool.
Not cool. What is all this crap?
We're building motorcycles. So I gave all the guys their own motorcycle.
I'm gonna kill you.
No, this is fun. They're having a blast out there. And I get to pick which one I like the best.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have a bikini motorcycle car wash. And you and Daphne are gonna get to cleaning all the bikes in bikinis like they do at like the motorcycle shows. So, you got it or what?
Yeah, so back to this prize thing. Is it something that I need to be concerned with?
I'm just trying to keep them motivated. There's really not a prize at all.
There better be a prize.
I'll give them a popsicle or something. It's Motorcycle Mayhem.
You're an idiot, I swear.
Enjoy it.
Bye.
Hey, can I have that beer?
No.
There's that beautiful face.
$4 billion pounds of air pressure. Hey, somebody shot. It wasn't by Richard. When Harley built the 03 Heritage Softail, they built a pretty good-looking bike, regardless of what Richard thinks. But in order to improve on their design, we're going to lower the bike, starting with the front suspension. Oh, there we go. All right. Basically, we're gonna put a shorter spring in it and add more top-out spring to it. Basically, just move the position that it lives higher up so that the bike will sit lower. That's gonna look a lot better.
All right, sirs. Here is my 1929 Packard. I got this in Auburn because I just wanted to go to Pebble, and I wanted something that could compete at a high level at Pebble Beach. Let's push it out where we can see the whole car. At $400,000, this Packard is the biggest risk I've ever taken. Rolls pretty easy for a big, giant car.
It rolls real easy.
But winning an award at Pebble Beach would really help raise the value on this baby. On the flip side, if it tanks, word's gonna get around, and I may not be able to make my money back. So I brought in a guy who specializes in Packards to give it to me straight.
This happens to be a reproduction of the original Packard accessory book for 1929.
Wow.
My name is Mike Ames. I'm a collector enthusiast of vintage cars, and I'm chairman of the board of the Concours d'Elegance of Texas. All this around, this metal around here. Richard asked me to come by today to look at a very special, rare car that he has acquired and offer up some advice and help Richard get it the way it should be for Pebble Beach.
My biggest goal was to get into Pebble, and we have now achieved that. So
Well,
we're
it's in Pebble Beach, Richard, because it's so special. They don't get any rarer than one of one.
No, they don't. Mike Ames came out today. He knows the car, the history of the car, and most importantly, he has a very large library that'll help us find the parts we need to make sure this car's perfect and ready to go. And then Nick and Mike from Nick's Detailing, they are the go-to guys. I mean, they clean cars and get them ready for Concours d'Elegances all over the world. These are the guys.
This car has the optional stone guard on the front. That was a $24 option. Try to buy one today.
Yeah, I can only imagine. A 32 Ford grill's worth about $4,000, so I can only imagine what that's worth.
Oh, it's a fortune. This car has a golf door on the side there. Open up to put your golf clubs in. It'd be a great place for your cooler.
Exactly. That's probably more like me. Reach in and grab a beer once I get there. But now let me put Pebble Beach into perspective for you. The $400K I spent on this Packard is the most I've ever dropped on a car.
Have you had the top up on it and looked at the top?
No, I haven't. When I roll into Pebble, this is probably going to be one of the least expensive cars there.
Oh, man, look at that little back glass.
So I'm kind of going to be like the little leaguer pitching against the Rangers.
And it appears to be perfectly maintained. It doesn't look
Yeah, I've always been afraid to put it up because I was like, I don't want to know what's under there.
But it looks really good.
Now, just because I didn't spend $10 million on this thing doesn't mean I don't stand a chance. But it does mean this car is going to have to be more than perfect to stand out against the 6 other cars that are competing in its class and be a candidate for Best in Show.
Well, Mike, you got work to do, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna need some basic maintenance manual stuff.
And if the pressure to look good's not enough, I'm also driving the car in the Concours Tour d'Elegance, a 70-mile cruise down the Monterey coast. If you don't take them out and drive them, then all you got is what they call a trailer queen. And nobody runs a trailer queen because they sit around and they get fat. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna let y'all get started. Next stop, Pebble.
Good, beautiful.
Cool. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Man, this whole Pebble Beach thing is giving me an ulcer.
With Coy busy working on his own motorcycle, I thought I'd try my hand at painting my own bike. I decided to go with black, which can be tricky to paint because it shows all the imperfections. But if I pull this off, it might give me the upper hand in this competition.
I ain't worried about sleeves.
How's it going back here, man? You hiding in your own little corner, not showing anybody what you're doing?
Yeah, actually, you're just...
I like the color.
Thanks.
Every time I look at that Packard, all I see is an empty spot where 400 grand used to be. And since the only place in the shop where I can't see it is in the body shop, I figured I'd check in on Mike Coy. I mean, he's always good for a laugh.
You're just in time. I need your help.
What do you need my help for? What is that?
It's a Takagawa full-on race motor. So, factory motor, 2 horsepower. New motor, 14 horsepower. 7 times.
On this thing?
What the original was. That's not it. Hey.
Okay.
That's nothing. That's the bread. Let me show you the butter.
All right, show me some butter, Holmes.
I need your help picking it up anyways. The guys don't know about this yet.
Are you kidding me?
Full-on custom-built trike set.
Well, it looks a little used.
It is used. I'm on a budget.
So now that I've seen Coy's bike, I got a good idea on how to end this motorcycle mayhem. I need to kill two birds with one stone. So I'm gonna sell them at auction. One, I make a ton of money. Two, whichever one makes the most money, well, they win a prize. I mean, it's like the birds are just piling up around here.
I got new shocks, so I'll take these off. I just needed some help getting it up here, but.
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
Is this metal I'm seeing out there?
Richard gets some bad news about his Packard.
Man, that's scary.
And the Harley build turns into a battle.
At this point, I just want to get my bike built the way I want it. And if I lose money, that's my problem. I'm the business guy.
The first Harley-Davidson motorcycle used which of the following as a carburetor? Was it A, a lunchbox, B, a tomato can, C, cigar tin, or was it D, a coffee pot? The answer when we come back. The first Harley-Davidson motorcycle used which of the following as a carburetor? The answer is B. Topping out at a blistering 25 miles per hour, the first Harley-Davidson in 1903 used an empty tomato can for a carburetor.
The orange towels are in here. We need these. That red bucket, the steamer. We need all of these here.
Dang, we should just park this thing inside.
Get all this, the box machine, the suitcase.
We're not expert Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance show detailers. I mean, there's guys that specialize in this, and the team that I brought in from Nick's Detailing, it's exactly what they do. I mean, they're gonna spend almost as many hours on this car as we do completing an entire build. I mean, we're talking about 1,000 man-hours, a lot of man-hours. Every nut, bolt, and cranny in this thing will be detailed to the max.
And we're just gonna go through and touch every single area of the car. We're gonna polish the paint, polish all the bright work, the chrome, the aluminum. We're gonna get in the motor and really start cleaning the motor up. We're gonna treat the leather in the interior and really go crazy with it. We're using a Del Fisco paint gauge. It measures the individual layers of the paint to tell us exactly how thick the paint is and how much we have to work with. We're gonna go back over it with 2,500, 3,000 grit sandpaper and level some of the paint out a little bit. Should be an incredible transformation. A lot more shine, a lot more depth in the paint.
I think I got the right team going on for Pebble Beach. This car is gonna be shining like a diamond in a goat's ass, as I love to say, when we hit the lawn at Pebble.
We've got one spot back here that the paint was a little too thin. Here we're...
got through it?
It's very, very thin. We've been real gentle with it. We've got one spot. We've got Coy on standby if you want to get this resprayed. He's going to go all the way around and all the way up to the front. But Coy says he can do it with the car all together.
Man, that's scary.
Yeah, I agree.
Is this metal I'm seeing in there?
That's primer. And when we start polishing that, it's only going to get whiter.
That's danger, man. That is a lot of danger. The paint's a little bit thin on the rumble seat side of the car, and it needs to be painted. We could be opening a can of worms, couldn't we?
Absolutely, but this is Pebble Beach, so we need it to look right.
The tiniest little problem can blow your chances of winning anything at Pebble Beach. This was something I couldn't see when I bought the car. I'm not too concerned about fixing this. What I'm more worried about are the things we don't catch before we hit the lawn at Pebble. Man, dadgummit. Fine. Do what you gotta do. Y'all get after it.
This is hopefully how I make sure it all goes back together. I'll probably break my phone in the next couple of minutes. So what we did is we've got the front end assembled. We're 2 inches lower. It already looks a heck of a lot better, and we went ahead and put these bars on. Typically, when we build them, we try and make them the width of the triple trees, but it's really not for everybody. So this is kind of nice medium. The fuel system on my Triumph is clogging up, and as much as I hate to, I've got to cut open the gas tank to find out what's going on in there. Oh, my. Hey, Keenan.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, look at the gift I had inside my tank. Once we dump the tank out, I mean, literally half the tank is full of rusty metal chips. That might have caused a problem. It is the worst gas tank I've ever seen on anything I've ever worked on. So that tank's scrapped. I mean, it goes beyond layers and layers. I mean, there's nothing I can do with this tank.
Well, that'll make a good wall ornament, so.
Yeah.
How is it going?
Incredibly well. Rear's been lowered the back 2 inches. Front, lowered the front 2 inches as well.
So between the stress of trying to get a $500,000 car ready for Pebble Beach, which is a show that the difference between a win and a loss could mean a swing of maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars, I haven't had time to even check on Aaron and how he's doing with my Harley-Davidson. What about all this 100-year anniversary stuff, like the plate over here and the stuff that's on the fenders and all that? Are we just ditching all that?
I've got no, ambition on getting rid of it. The two things that bother me are the factory, the light in the front fender, and I'll probably replace it if I can find one with older tin badge.
I thought we said we were going to get rid of it all.
Well, I mean,
seems to me Aaron Coffin might have gone rogue on this one, and with Pebble Beach right around the corner, I'd call that bad timing. I thought you told me that we were losing all our buttons. And if these are the wide bars, these are the wrong ones. They're not the ones that we were supposed to order.
All right, well, I'll look into it.
You know, I thought we had a plan. A custom Gas Monkey original, but none of the 100-year anniversary crap and none of the chrome doohickeys, and I don't think he's on the same page. I think we should relace the wheels and get rid of just the dirty spokes and go with chrome ones.
Do you want this to be this wasn't what we discussed initially.
Lower and making a good-looking bike was what we discussed originally, but also I want to be able to make money off of it.
Considering where you got the bike and the least amount of hours that we put in this thing is the most amount of return we'll get in this thing.
I don't agree.
Look, this was a good-looking bike whenever we bought it, and I didn't think it needed a big custom overhaul to bring out its best. Plus, even though it didn't factor into my decision, the way that I'm building it now will save him more money over his original plan. And isn't that all he usually cares about anyway? Since we didn't sit down and actually spec out what it is we're going to do before, tell me right now what it is you want on this thing.
We did sit down and spec it out.
We didn't, so tell me what you want changed so we get the right stuff now.
Last time I checked, Aaron was in charge of the details. I mean, we come up with a general idea, and he takes it and runs with it. I'm not in the position to come up with an itemized to-do list.
Tell me what you want.
I want chrome spokes, chrome...
On 16s or 18s? What do you want to do with the hubs? They're machined. Do you want to re-chrome the hoops that are on there or put the new spokes on the old chrome?
You're just starting with me now. He takes care of those specifics. I take care of the business.
How much money do you think you're going to make on this?
You know what? At this point, I just want to get my bike built the way I want it. And if I lose money, that's my problem. I'm the business guy.
Then tell me what it is you want, and so that we know, because I can't start a build that you're involved in if you don't tell me exactly what it is you want.
What I'm telling you is you're not doing anything. It's looking like a stripped-down regular bike. That's not what Gas Monkey does.
At the end of the day, the way I'm taking this build will be less expensive, and we'll end up with a much nicer bike. I don't see what he has to object to about that.
Don't worry about the finances. Spend what you need to.
You do need to write down what it is you want so that we get it right.
You can get it right. And if I have to write it down, it'll be on your last check.
Well, then write on my last check what it is you want done to the bike.
I really don't need this right now. I mean, the only reason I'm letting him undermine me on this is because the Packard's got to ship out tomorrow, so the Harley-Davidson, small potatoes right now.
Coming up, Aaron and Jeremy pen the tale of two seats.
This looks so bad.
While Richard attempts to write himself into the history books.
It's a different car, man. It's unbelievable. So we're out here at the Gas Monkey Bar and Grill and Riding Academy because Jason Aker doesn't even know how to ride a motorcycle. So just turn your key on, make sure it's in neutral, the green light will light up. All right, and then just ease out on the clutch enough to where you get rolling. See?
Hey, you're the world's greatest teacher.
How do you get to be that old, have kids and wife and all kinds of stuff and not know how to ride a motorcycle? But he is learning. Look at that monkey go. See, how's that? Did you get to third?
Yeah.
You're riding a motorcycle, man.
I don't know why I waited so long to learn.
Practice all you want and then ride it back to the shop. I'll take your truck.
Really?
Pritchard got his panties all in a bunch because he thinks I've gone rogue on this Harley. First, he didn't like the handlebars. Fine, they're gone. Then he didn't like the emblems. Okay, I'll delete the emblems. Maybe the pressure of this Pebble Beach excursion has him stressed out, but the Harley's talking to me, and at this point, I'd rather listen to the bike than Richard. I think I know what this bike wants. In fact, it's been asking me for a new seat.
Where do I start? I'm not exactly a shoo-in when it comes to winning this contest. I'm pretty clueless when it comes to bikes. Big, wide, single seat from a big ass. But I'm hoping my fabrication skills can impress Richard, starting with this seat. That sucks. Or maybe not. This looks so bad. Okay, so modifying the seat from a double down to a single looked terrible. Start over.
I'm going to replace the taillight, which was pretty hideous, with a way cooler tombstone-style taillight. I'm trying to get the bike ready for paint in a hurry because I'm about to leave for Pebble Beach with Richard. Based on the way we're bickering about this bike, it should be an interesting trip.
God dang, this thing's heavy. Oh God, oh God, oh God.
Okay, straight back. Mike Coy painted the back because, you know, the paint was real thin back here. So we needed to respray it and get some more color back here and be able to buff it and make it look good. When we're done, this thing's going to be at its top level that we can possibly get it to.
Check it out. Front and back. Front and rear. This is hard to find. Matching set, Texas 1929 plates.
Cool.
Look at that. Bam. Pebble Beach is the most important thing in the world to me right now. The whole thing with Aaron and the Harley Davidson, well, I'll figure that out after Pebble.
We're ready to go. We're going to start bagging it here in a minute. Get it covered up.
It's a different car, man. It's unbelievable.
Completely different.
Get it on the truck. If I'm here, I'll wave it goodbye. If not, I'll see it when I get there. Pebble Beach has been, like, that's my holy grail, if you will. Thanks for the line, Dennis. But Pebble Beach is the big one. They only accept and invite cars that are the best.
Let's do it.
And this one is the best, and it's the only one.
Left turn, Clyde.
I feel like we need some Grey Poupon or something, though.
I've got well over 400 grand in this Packard, and that's a whole heck of a lot of money, no matter how you slice it. Make my pits sweat kind of money. But compared to some of the other cars there, this is chunk change. And you'll see things that roll across that are 30, 40, $50 million cars. So if I can get in the middle of those guys, rub some elbows, you know, buy them a couple of Miller Lights, I sure as hell can't afford their scotch.
Off to California, movie stars and fast cars.
So here we come, Pebble Beach, 1929 Rolston-bodied 645 Packard Roadster. Doesn't get any cooler than that, except for it's supposed to be nice weather. It should be cold beer, right? Where's the beer system? Oh, thank you. What is this? Ooh. Well, this is how the rich people live. Coming to Pebble. Woo!
Next week on Fast and Loud, Richard takes on Pebble Beach when beer and burnouts meet champagne and caviar.
I'm still from Texas, sir.
Richard turns on the Texas charm to win over the judges.
Woo!
Will they crown his coveted car or send the Packard packing?
I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm out.
And back at the garage, motorcycle mayhem continues.
Oh, this is dangerous.
The monkeys go all out for a big win.
This is a great bike.
Or a final wipeout.
Ooh, that looks like it hurts.
Depan itu anak kuli.
ওনার জন্য নিয়ে আসছে।
আসলে এই তোর মা কিস্তি টাকা দেয় না কে?
এই কথাবার্তা সাবধানে কোন সুন্দর করে কোন ও মাইন্ড করব।
আই স্যার আই আমি কি তোর লগে কথা কইতাছি? আই তোর মাকে কিস্তির টাকা দিব না?
মা তো দিতে চাইছেই, দিয়ে দিব।
আর দিব আমি জানি না না তোকে কথার কোনো দাম আছে? তোর মা আজকে এনে পানি নিতে আহে নাই আমি বুঝি না। আইলে আমি সাই কইরা দরম হেললে গাহে নাই। আমার লগে চালাকি করস না?
এই আপনার ভাষা তো খুব খারাপ। ভাষা শিক্ষায় ভর্তি হন, কোচিং এ ভর্তি হন আপনি।
কিসে? আমার কোচিং লাগবো না, তুই কোচিং এ ভর্তি হ। দিন দুপুরে রং ঢং করো আর বেশি কথা না।
করছি, ভালো করছি, আপনার লগে করছি।
দেখ সারা আমারে সাতাইস না। এই শিউলির মায় আমার কাছ থেকে টাকা ধার নিছে। টাকা ধার নিয়ে চরকিটার মতো ঘুরাইতেছে, টাকা ধারের নাম নাই। কি রে টাকা পয়সা দিবি না নাকি এমন ঘুরাইতেই থাকবি?
পান তো সুদের টাকা দিয়া দিব, এর লাগে কি আপনি রাস্তাঘাটে অপমান করবেন?
আল্লাহ, আপনি সুদ খান? সুদ খাওয়া তো খুব খারাপ। মাথার মধ্যে কি রাখবো? সুদ খাওয়া হারাম।
তুমি কত ভালো মানুষ, আমার জ্ঞান দিতে আইছে। এত কথা বুঝি না, আমার টাকা চাই টাকা। আর টাকা যদি না পাই এই কলসি আজকে আমার কাছে জমা থাকবে। দেখ কলসি দে।
এই শিউলি, এই বেটি 1 টাকা দিবা না বজ্জাত বেটি। এই স্যার স্যার এই আমার স্যান্ডেল পড়ে গেছে, স্যান্ডেল লয়।
একদম জুতোটা দিব, আজকে টাকা দিব।
এই সুদ করে বাচ্চা সর।
যা যা, আমি দেখালাম মোর টাকা আমি ঠিকই নেবো।
হ্যাঁ দিমু যা। বাবু এই হামলা হচ্ছে। এই এগুলা কি? দেখ তো, দেখ ভালো করে দেখ। দেখ 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 দেখ।
দেখতে পাচ্ছিস না তো এগুলো কি?
দেখতে পাচ্ছিস না? দেখতে পাচ্ছিস এই যে অন্য মেয়েদেরকে যে লিখোস হাই হ্যালো দেখ, এগুলো কি? কি এগুলা?
এগুলো কি আমি জানি না তো এগুলো কি।
তুমি এখানে?
আমি তোরে অনেক ভালোবাসছিলাম, বিশ্বাস করছিলাম, কিন্তু আর বিশ্বাস করব না। আজকে আমি এখানে আসছি না, আসছি তোর সাথে বোঝাপড়া করার জন্য।
কি বলো বাবু, আমার সাথে বোঝাপড়া আছে মানে?
বাবু মারাস? বাবু এই হামলা হচ্ছে। এই এগুলো কি? দেখ তো, দেখ ভালো করে দেখ। দেখ 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 দেখ।
দেখতে পাচ্ছিস না তো এগুলো কি?
দেখতে পাচ্ছিস না? দেখতে পাচ্ছিস এই যে অন্য মেয়েদেরকে যে লিখোস হাই হ্যালো দেখ, এগুলো কি? কি এগুলা?
এগুলো কি আমি জানি না তো এগুলো কি।
জানিস না? বল এগুলো কি? এই এগুলো কি? প্রেম করতে চাস? প্রেম মারাইতে চাস? প্রেম? হ্যাঁ?
বাবার গেঞ্জিটা ছাড়ো, এখানে মানুষজন দেখলে আমার মানিজ্জত ধুলাই মিশে যাবে, ছিঁড়ে যেতেছে।
ওরে আমার মানিজ্জত রে, মানিজ্জত হইছে তোর। জানে না সবাই যে আমি তোর গার্লফ্রেন্ড? তোর গার্লফ্রেন্ড থাকা অবস্থায় তুই যে অন্য মেয়েদের সাথে না প্রেম করতে চাস, ফ্লার্ট করস, তখন তোর মানিজ্জত কই থাকে? কই থাকে তোর মানিজ্জত? কই থাকে? মানিজ্জত কই থাকে?
ওগুলো তো ফান, ওগুলো ফান। ফান মানে মজা, রিয়েল না তো। রিয়েল তো তুমি, রিয়েলি তো আমি তোমাকে ভালোবাসি বাবু।
গুষ্টি কি না আমি তোর ফানের। আমার সাথে তুই এগুলা কেন করছস? তুই আমার সাথে চিট করছস? তুই চিটার একটা। তুই কেমন করে আমার সাথে চিট করতে পারস? হ্যাঁ? আমি কি কম করছিলাম তোর লাইফে জীবন? হ্যাঁ? তুই কেমন করে অন্যগুলো মেয়েদের সাথে এরকম চিট করস? এই তুই ফ্লার্ট কেমনে করস? আমি তোর গার্লফ্রেন্ড না? এই সবাই জানে না তোর সাথে আমার প্রেম?
হ্যাঁ, রিমনকে, রিমনটাকে, এই যে মেসেজ পাঠিয়েছে রিমনটাকে। হ্যাঁ, হু ইজ দিস রিমন? হ্যাঁ, এই যে একটা টেক্সট আসছে। দাঁড়াও 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 দাঁড়াও, স্প্যাম না। দেখো এখানে কি লেখা। লেখা, জানবাবু তুমি কোথায়? তোমাকে অনেক মিস করতেছি, প্লিজ আমার সাথে একটু কথা বলো।
চিনি না দেখে দাও তো। দেখে চিনি না, ব্লক করো। ব্লক করো।
এই আরে এই ছেলে তো দেখি তোমাকে প্রপোজও করছে।
হ্যাঁ বাবু প্রপোজ করছে, আমি রাজি হই নাই তো।
রাজি হস নাই তুই তো, নাও করস নাই তুই তো। ওরে পেন্ডুলামের মতো ঝুলায় রাখছো সেই যে।
না এইগুলো কি বলো বাবু? আমি কিচ্ছু করিনি, আমার জাস্ট ফ্রেন্ড।
রাখ তোর ফ্রেন্ড। আমি তোরে বলছি না যে আমি তোর ফ্রেন্ড? আমি তোর ফ্রেন্ড, আমি তোর প্রেমিক, আমি তোর হবু জামাই, সবকিছু আমি। বুঝোস নাই? তোর তো আমি বলছি যে তুই তোর যা করতে মন চায় আমার সাথে করবি, ঘুরবি ফিরবি খারবি লাফাবি, যা খুশি তুই আমার সাথে করবি। আমার ফ্রেন্ড আসলো কোথা থেকে দিকে? হ্যাঁ, এই কথা বসতে গেল আবার এরকম তাকে আসুস কেন? খই ফুটতেছে না কেন? এখন মুখে আইসেই তো ডনের মতো করে আসছো আমরা ধরার জন্য। তোর ভিতরে যে এত ঝামেলা, তুই যে সুবিধার মাইয়া না, এই ফোনটা হাতে না পাইলে আমি তো বুঝতামই না।
বাবু বিশ্বাস করো, ও আমার জাস্ট ফ্রেন্ড। আমি ওকে জাস্ট ফ্রেন্ড বানায় রাখছি। মাঝে মাঝে আমাকে একটু ফ্লেক্সি করে দেয়। তুমি প্লিজ কোনো সিন ক্রিয়েট করো না বাবু, প্লিজ। আমার মান সম্মান থাকবে না, প্লিজ।
মান সম্মান? কিসের মান সম্মান? হ্যাঁ, কিসের মান সম্মান? মান সম্মান থাকলে বয়ফ্রেন্ড থাকার পর পাশে একটা জাস্ট ফ্রেন্ড থাকে নাকি? তোর মান সম্মান আমি বাইর করতেছি। কি দিয়ে আমার মতো আমি? সাংঘাতিক মাইয়া, বয়ফ্রেন্ড থাকার পর আবার জাস্ট ফ্রেন্ড রাখে। আমি তো ভাবছিলাম যে আমার মধ্যে 2 নাম্বারে, ওর মধ্যে 2 নাম্বারিতে ভরা।
저봐. 또 커버렸어.
Không, G4. Tôi bị mất. Ôi, cay thế. Đứa bay vào trụ. Thôi khó, chịu. Ok này. Nice. Nice. Ok. Nó giật, nó giật, nó giật. Ai à? Đầu thế. Chịu, bỏ cái tốp. Gì gì. Ừ. Bắn mãn à bạn? À, bắn mãn à? Ba mẹ gì? Đi mà phải khôn. Một ba. Ngầu quá baby ơi. Ngầu quá baby ơi. Với mẹ mày. Đầu thế. Phát lửa cây luôn.
nỗi nhớ đong đầy. Yes sir. Tại Min Tin. Lại một chút. Danh xuất hiện. Danh xuất hiện ở thứ tha mỗi lần. Em như con nước trong veo. Có em gần bên. 101 à? Đâu rồi ở đâu? Nước mắt không? Nước mắt đi. Wow, Brie looks so weird. Bình yên là tướng không chạm được. Nhảy trốn thế. Rồi, AD một mạng rồi, nói so. Một kẻ là chết. Ấy dịu dàng, lợi thì tâm ngọt ngào bé. Cũng là 10 năm à? Nốt nhạc qua cùng cây mic. Vài câu ca. Có lẽ giờ này em đã ngủ say. Những cái thả bom này, cái thả bom này, cái thằng khủng bố này. Thật 200 lần. Thật rồi, hết sức thật rồi, phải không em ơi? What? Thằng ấy vào đây vậy? Nếu ngày ấy à